All right, everybody, welcome back. We're back in the kitchen, and today we are going to try to make a beef round eye roast. So this is my first time trying this recipe. Again, not my recipe, but something that I've seen, and wanted to give it a try and show all of you guys, so maybe you might want to give it a try as well. All right, so we're going to start off by making some slices in this roast. We're going to go about 1 inch in, and we're going to go about, not all the way through, but about 3/4 down. We're going to cut these slices in the roast because we're going to try to get that flavor in there. Now, what we'll do is we'll turn it over on the other side, and we will do the same on this side. Inch apart. We don't want to slice all the way through the meat. And this is going to go nice on the grill. All right, slice is done. Kind of look accordion there, both sides. Now, let's get our sauces, our spices ready. All right, we're going to start this off with some olive oil. A little olive oil in the pan. And then we're going to take our favorite barbecue seasoning. You can use whatever your favorite is. I am partial to this pork barrel barbecue all-American seasoning rub is actually my favorite. And I just mix it up there in the olive oil. All right, and then we're going to paint inside of our meat here. We want to make sure we get that in there using our brush. I mean, you don't have to use a brush. You could pour it in there. The idea is that you get it on. Right, because we want the inside to be nice and juicy and tender. We don't want to lose the moisture, because when this cooks, you could, if you cook it too long or too rough, you can lose the moisture in it. So we're gonna get that brushed on there nice and good. Next, we're going to go with our salt pepper blend. You go both sides. Go liberally. A little salt and pepper. And then next, we're going to go with some onion powder. Give a nice sprinkle of onion powder. Both sides. We'll go both sides with the onion powder. Make sure we get it down in there. And now we're going to go with some garlic powder. Not garlic salt, but garlic powder. And that should do it for the garlic powder. All right. Next up, we are going to put a little panko on there, or breadcrumbs. This is going to help us again, retain moisture while we're cooking. Make sure we get some down in there, and that should do that. All right, for our next step, we've taken some kitchen twine or butcher's twine, and we are going to tie this roast up. Now, you may be used to tying roast, and you may know fancy knots and all of that. I don't know any of that. So I am just going to simply try to tie this as tight as I can. Try to keep it together while we're cooking it. And hopefully this will do the trick. Maybe it won't, I don't know. We'll just cut it off there, cut it off there. And next, we'll be ready to put it on the grill. So let's go get our grill ready. All right, let's get this meat on the grill. It's getting late in the day, so we want to get to cooking so that we will have time for dinner. Now, we're going to cook this indirect. So as you know, that means heat on one side, meat on the other. So we have our heat towards the back of the grill. We're going to put our roast here towards the front so it's not directly over the heat source. And soon enough, we'll be ready to eat. All right, guys, we got our roast on the grill cooking. It's time to prepare our baste. Now, I know there are a lot of barbecue purists out there, and they make their own sauce, and they, you know, I've been doing it this way. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just preparing a simple baste for this meal, and we're going to start off with a commercial brand barbecue sauce, the Sweet Baby Ray's, which in my opinion is one of the best on the market. That's just my humble opinion. I like to spice it up, so we are going to go with some ghost pepper hot sauce. Now this sauce is very, very hot, so I would encourage you, if you like hot sauces, try the ghost pepper, and also the Carolina Reaper sauce is also another hot sauce that's pretty good. We're also going to mix in a little of our secret ingredient. That'll go in as well. And then we'll mix that up. And that is going to be what we will baste our meat with. We'll just mix this up a bit, mix it in, and then we'll be ready to baste shortly. All right, so we've been on here for about 20 minutes now, and we're gonna go ahead and start basting. So we'll probably do this every 30 minutes or so until we are ready to pull the meat off of the grill. You can hear that sizzle. Man, it smells amazing. I'm hoping that it is going to taste just as amazing. Ooh, that sauce with that ghost pepper is really, really spicy. This is gonna make really good. Our plan is to cut this up once we're done. We're gonna cut it up and serve it on sandwiches. So, basting just about complete. We will now Let it go back to cooking. All right, everybody. I think it's about time we get these. We get this roast off of the grill. Let's take a look and see what we got. Again, it's smelling. It smells tremendous. I'm really excited about cutting into this and seeing what our final result looks like. Take a look as we turn this over. It looks nice and juicy, which is what we expected. It's what we were going for. So we will take this in. We're going to take it inside. We're going to tent it up, and then we're going to we'll probably let it sit for about 20 minutes, and then we'll be ready to cut it. All right, so we have taken our meat off the grill. We've let it sit for a bit, and now we are ready to cut. So let's see what we end up with here. Oh wow. Okay. This is a good looking piece of meat. Still nice and juicy, nice and tender. And then let's give it a taste. I think this is going to make some mighty fine sandwiches. Again, I encourage you guys to get out there, use your grills, light it up, try some new recipes, do some stuff that would be out of the ordinary, and you just may discover something that you can add to your menu on a consistent basis. This one will definitely go into my repertoire. We are going to slice these up and have sandwiches. All right, well, this is our final result. We got 8 nice roast beef sandwiches. Actually, there was 9 because I already had one, and it was delicious. So I'm ready for my family to come and eat, and we're gonna enjoy these sandwiches. I look forward to seeing what you guys are preparing on your grill. So when you get a chance, send me a picture, send me a link or whatever to whatever you're preparing out on your grill. I'd love to see it. Thanks for tuning in, guys.